Today we get a story of this kid who thinks that purple guy, the guy from Five Nights at Freddy's, like that was always like attacking all the kids or whatever, is real and out to get him. Leave a like in the video to claim your free nothing. And so let's call today's subscriber, let's call him Andrew. So this all happened one day when Andrew was in 3rd grade, and this kid, who we're going to call Ben because I don't have an imagination, I call every secondary character Ben in all my stories, but you're going to have to get over it. Anyways, this all happened one day when Andrew was just sitting in his 3rd grade class, and Ben walks up to him, sits down next to him at a table, because they had like tables with like 4 chairs or whatever, and Ben was kind of just chilling in the kind of the back of the room with like no one else. He didn't really know anyone in this class. He did have friends back in the day, but he didn't mind kind of just chilling by himself. But anyways, right, so Ben, this kid comes over, walks down to him, and, like, Ben and Andrew haven't really talked, dude. Like, they're not actually friends, but Ben just sits down and is like, bro, I need your help. And at this point, Andrew's like, yeah, sure, like, what's up? Like, he was just honestly confused, because he was like, all right, this kind of rando is just asking me for help, like, is he good? Is everything okay? And this kid, Ben, comes up to Andrew, he's like, bro, you're not gonna believe me, but bro, purple guy, he has it out for me, bro. I'm telling you, if you didn't know, Five Nights at Freddy's is real. And basically, Ben goes on to explain that he was looking on a secret internet forum that explained that the game Five Nights at Freddy's is actually based on something that really happened, and that anyone who starts to discover the truth about how it's actually real, purple guy will come after them and like haunt them or whatever and try and like to yeet them or something. Dude, it kind of reminds me of those like chain letters, like those chain emails you'd get. Is like, dude, I don't know, scary woman will be in your bed at 3 a.m. if you don't send this to 500 people. Like, this is real. I can confirm. Like, that kind of stuff you used to get back in the day. So Andrew's kind of just looking at Ben, and look, bro, they're in 3rd grade, but Andrew knows better than to believe random stuff you see on the internet. But then again, they are in 3rd grade, so I gotta give Ben a little bit of slack. And Andrew looks at Ben, and he's like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Andrew, like, to be fair, Andrew was not super nice in his response, but Andrew was like, bro, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Just because you see something on the internet does not in any way make it true. Like, when has that ever been the case? Like, when has you see something on the internet and then it's true ever been a thing? Like, bro, do you really think that just because you read something on the internet that, like, I don't know, this guy from a video game is gonna come after you? Like, you gotta be kidding me. And at this point, like, Ben is a little insulted. He's like, dude, you're not afraid for my life like I am? I guess you really don't care about me, bro. Like, that's really disappointing. You're gonna regret this. And he stands up, and like, Andrew in his head is like, what do you mean I'm gonna regret this, dude? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So he stands up, Ben stands up, he's like, all right then, you know what, fine. Anyways, and he gets up and he walks and sits at another table. And Andrew felt a little bit bad because he did feel like he was a little bit harsh, right? He wasn't the nicest here, but dude, whatever. So the next day, like, Andrew's sitting in class, and Ben, once again, it's the same situation. He's sitting at the table of 4, kind of by himself, because he didn't know anyone specifically in this class, which, once again, he's just chilling. He doesn't really care. Like, he has friends in other classes. He enjoys a little alone time anyways. And once again, Ben comes to sit, and, Andrew kind of looks at him and is like, bro, like, didn't you curse me out? Like, why are you sitting here again? Did you change your mind? Did you realize that, you shouldn't believe everything you see on the internet? And Ben just kind of looks at him smugly, and Ben's like, you just got owned, and you don't even know it, like, and Andrew's like, what do you mean? And Ben's like, bro, you're not even gonna believe this, but I guess I'll tell you either way. He's like, on the internet forum that I was telling you about, where like purple guy will come and like yeet anyone who tries to like cross him or whatever, who knows about like that FNAF is really real. And Andrew's like, yeah, that fake internet forum you're talking about. And Ben is like, but Ben's like, well, guess what, purple guy has an account on there. And Andrew's like, all right, try not to laugh, because I want to hear this out. It was like the biggest try not to laugh challenge ever, because Andrew's like, bro, I want to hear where this goes, but come on now. And Ben goes on to tell Andrew that apparently, right, that like he messaged purple guy on the account and told him everything that happened about how Andrew is like bullying him and being super mean to Ben, aka him. And Andrew's just like, all right, bro, like you can't actually believe this, right? And anyways, Andrew or Ben was like, yeah, and I was talking to purple guy on this website, And he was all like, bro, don't even worry about you being yeeted anymore. I'm coming after this guy who bullied you instead. And then and Ben looks at Andrew, and Ben's like, you're done, bro. Like, purple guy's coming after you now, and he's not coming after me. And Andrew's just looking at him like, okay. Do you want to make a bet? Do you want to make a bet about this? And Ben was like, yeah, 100% because I'll win, and you'll be gone. You'll be a goner. And at this point, Andrew's like, all right, does 10 days sound good? Like, if purple guy comes and gets me in 10 days, you win. Otherwise, I win. And Ben's like, yeah, of course. It normally only takes purple guy a couple days, anyways. So essentially, right, Andrew and Ben decided to bet that, like, because what they were betting on is, like, a purple guy gets Andrew in 10 days, Ben wins, otherwise Andrew wins, and they decided to bet the week's lunch money, which is kind of a weird thing to bet because, like, if Andrew actually wins, or if Ben actually wins, then isn't Andrew gonna, like, not exist anymore? But, like, at this point, Andrew was like, hey, man, if you decide to make a stupid bet, then, like, you decide to make a stupid bet. Like, that's not on me at that point. So Andrew and Ben decide to shake on it, and Ben's like, bro, I can't wait to have your lunch money. And at this point, Andrew's like, all right, like, I hate taking money from dumb people, but, sometimes they gotta learn. Maybe this will be a good learning experience. So anyways, right, the next day comes around, and Andrew's sitting at his desk because, he's still alive, he's still fine, he's still good. And Ben comes in, he's like, bro, I was talking to purple guy in the forums last night, and he said you'll be done for within 24 hours. And Andrew's like, okay, like, the bet's still on though. And Ben's like, yeah, of course the bet's still on, I'm about to win in 24 hours. Why would I call off the bet? If anything, you would. Real quick, comment purple guy down below if you want to heart on your comment. I'll try to heart as many of them as I possibly can. It's the secret word of the day, but I am pretty busy, so just be aware of that. Also, turn on notifications if you haven't already done so. Join the Discord server, and then also my Instagram's in the description. That's where you can send in stories, but feel free just to follow me, so I have a cool follower account number. And yeah, I've also been sick the last couple days, so sorry for no uploads, but I will be back at it as of right now. So anyways, right, fast forward to the next day. After purple guy allegedly said on the forums that he was gonna come get him or whatever, right? Andrew's sitting in class, and Ben walks in. He's kind of startled to see him. He's like, oh, what? And Andrew's like, so I didn't see purple guy last night. And Ben's like, bro, he's probably just busy with someone else. He's a very busy guy. So, like, if he didn't do it totally on the day, like, bro, I don't understand why you're so confident about this. If I were you, I would be super scared. And Andrew's like, dude, like, just admit it. It's a fake website. Not everything on the internet is true. And Ben's like, but this is true. And Andrew's like, all right, like, I'm still down. We're still going on with the bet. So this is no problem for me. Let's keep going. So days keep going by, and Andrew is still in the class. Every day that Ben comes in, he has a new excuse, like, oh, purple guy was busy with something. And on the almost second to last day, Andrew's still there, and Ben comes in. So this is the 9th day. Remember, if Andrew's still around on the 10th day, then Ben owes Andrew his lunch money for the entire week. So Andrew's sitting here like, dude, just admit it. I'm right. And Andrew says, you know what? If you admit to me that this whole website is fake, purple guy is not real, and that you shouldn't believe everything on the internet, I will ignore the bet. I will let it go. We will go even our separate ways. I'm very generous for this because I'm obviously going to win. And Ben looks at him and smirks and's like, very funny. I guess purple guy tipped you off because I talked to him last night. And he was like, oh, I've been so busy the last couple days, but I'm totally getting Andrew tonight. He must have told you this and you got scared and wanted to turn off the bet. And Andrew's just looking at Ben like, Ben, you're delusional, bro. So sure enough, the next day rolls around, and Ben comes in, and Andrew's like, all right, man, I'm still here. I think it's time for you to pay up. And Ben's like, bro, he's just busy, bro. Like, he's gonna come for you. It's going to happen. And the thing is, right, this story took place, like, 4 or 5 years ago, back when like Five Nights at Freddy's in the very beginning was getting pretty popular. I think FNAF 2 or 3 just came out. So all the kids, and even including myself, were super into it or whatever. And so this story happened like 4 or 5 years ago. Andrew tells me that in the last 4 to 5 years, no, Purple Guy has not come after him. So I think it's pretty safe to say that that internet website wasn't telling the truth. What a shocker. Click on the video on screen right now. I know you'll enjoy it. Just click it, do it.